popcorn, turn up the stove, put out the cat, call your friends. Call your friends. It's showtime. It's dream time.
Lady Pirates drives. Hands it to Bryant.
Bring it. Bring it.
Roger Hodge wants a timeout. He's 5'3", working hard underneath here. Another three is good.
College basketball is next, baby.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Alumni Arena on the campus of Armstrong Atlantic State University for the season opener as well as the Peach Belt Conference opener for your Armstrong Atlantic State Lady Pirates today. Armstrong takes on North Georgia in both teams' league opener. The Lady Pirates come in 3-1 on the season after a successful 2-0 road trip in California last week. And they face the red-hot Lady Saints of North Georgia, who are a perfect 4-0 and have averaged almost a double-digit win in each of their games this season. Chad Jackson to bring you the action today. It is a Peach Belt Conference doubleheader Wednesday. After the women's game, we'll have our men's contest with the Saints and the Pirates. But first, the ladies, as head coach Roger Hodge's squad has started off the season very well, 3-1 on the year. They opened the season with a win over Alabama Huntsville and then suffered a 12-point loss to a nationally ranked Valdosta State team. Then the Lady Pirates went to California and knocked off Cal Poly Pomona as well as Cal State LA as they stand at 3-1 in the league. And the big story early on has been the continued strong play of senior Kenetha Gordon. Gordon, who has an eye on the all-time rebounding record here at Armstrong Atlantic State, ranks third in the Peach Belt Conference again in rebounds. She led the Peach Belt in rebounding last year, and she is well on her way to doing that again this season. For North Georgia, 4-0 on the season, all of their opponents coming out of the South Atlantic Conference. And the big story for North Georgia has been the play of junior Sarita Marble, a former freshman of the year in the Peach Belt Conference. She is averaging 24.3 points per game and put up 35 points in the Lady Saints' last win. That was over Tusculum on Saturday. Just a few minutes before we have the introduction of the starting lineups, but let us first meet the Lady Pirates of Armstrong Atlantic 2007-2008. We're going to find out who the Lady Pirates' favorite musicians are.
Today, let's meet the Pirates and find out their favorite musician. Jamel McCurdy, Leo. Janae Bonai, Lil Wayne. Right, I was like, what? Ashley Duhart, Kanye West. Roger Summer, Coldplay. Jenny Wands, Tyrese. Jasmine Heron, Alicia Keys. Dartavian Thomas, India Ari. Elvie Lindemann, The Boo Boo Dolls. Portia Jones, Vivian Green. Lindsay Holmes, Beyonce. Cindy Estrella, Kanye West. Lacey Lewis, Monica. Kenetha Gordon, Jackie Ledge. Alondra Griffin, Plies. Angela Miller, Beyonce. Brittany Yvette Hodges, Michael Jackson. Jennifer Smouse, Justin Timberlake.
Roger Hodge, Hall & Oates.
Veronica Black, Garth Brooks. Brittany Harmon, Flavor Flav. Brittany Harmon, Mariah Carey.
And those are your 2007-2008 ASU Lady Pirates. Now let's take a look at the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the visitors from North Georgia. The backcourt for the Lady Saints, Kristen Young, a 5'9" sophomore from Gainesville, Georgia, and Lindsey Kitchens, a 5'8" junior from Rome, Georgia. The forwards, Sarita Marble, 5'9" junior from Canton, Georgia, and Megan Huffman, a 5'10" senior from Woodstock, Georgia. And the center is Courtney Singleton, a 5'11" senior from Decatur, Georgia. An all-Georgia lineup and all-Georgia roster for head coach Buffy Burson. Burson with more than 300 victories in her career. She is one of the long-time winningest coaches in women's basketball history in the state of Georgia. For your Armstrong Atlantic State University Pirates, the backcourt will be 5'3" junior Ashley Duhart from Macon, Georgia, as well as 5'9" junior Lindsey Holmes from Bonaire, Georgia. The forwards, Lacey Willis, 5'10" junior from Dublin, Georgia, Kenetha Gordon will be the center, 5'10", senior from Riceboro, Georgia, and Landris Griffin, the other forward, the junior college transfer from right here in Savannah. So an all-Georgia lineup, starting lineup for the Lady Pirates as well, as we get set for the tip-off between the Pirates and Lady Saints. We're going to break for the national anthem and come back with our first half of action between Armstrong, Atlantic State, and North Georgia.
Good afternoon and welcome to Alumni Arena on the campus of Armstrong, Atlantic State University for tonight's Baseball Conference basketball opener. Our first game features the North Georgia Lady Saints and your Armstrong, Atlantic State University Lady Pirates. At this time, we have the play. And now we're starting with the first North Georgia. Number 12, Kristen Young. Number 13, Stephen Warble. TJ Duncan. Number 23, Morgan Singleton. And number 5, Lindsay Bridget. And so the Lady Saints from the University of the Alumni Arena.
Huh? No, we just want everyone to sit on. Both teams have been announced, and we are just about set for action here at Alumni Arena. Again, the Lady Pirates home opener, as well as Peach Belt Conference opener. The Armstrong Atlantic State Lady Pirates coming in 3-1, North Georgia 4-0. This is another year of change in the Peach Belt Conference. 11 schools with the departure of USC Upstate, so these teams will see a lot of each other this season, each team playing each other league school twice. We will go back to North Georgia in January for the return visit. But right now, the Lady Pirates and Lady Saints set for action. Kenetha Gordon, as well as Saritha Marble jumping the tip. North Georgia gets it, and we are underway. Lady Saints in road blue uniforms with white numerals and black trim. Armstrong Atlantic sporting brand new white home uniforms with maroon numerals and gold trim. They immediately go inside to Courtney Singleton. Her shot is partially blocked. Offensive rebound by Marble, and she loses it out of bounds. It was tipped by an Armstrong player, so it will stay with North Georgia with just 11 ticks on the shot clock. Kitchens to inbound it, inside to Young. They work it back out to Huffman. Huffman backs in on Willis, turns, hangs, shoots, and misses. Offensive rebound, and the layup is good for Courtney Singleton. And North Georgia gets on the board. It's 2-0. Ashley Duhar running the point for the Lady Pirates. Gives it to Lacey Willis. Willis will drive, kick it off, and a foul, offensive foul called on Lacey Willis after she makes the pass. So the turnover on Armstrong gives the ball back to North Georgia. North Georgia is their third season in the Peach Belt Conference. They came in 2 years ago, a team on fire, and won the Peach Belt Conference regular season, as there's a shot missed by Singleton. The ball deflected out of bounds by Singleton, gives it to the Lady Pirates. When the Lady Saints came into the Peach Belt Conference, they were ineligible to go to postseason, so that was pretty much their postseason, was winning that league championship. Now, though, this year, they are eligible as a shot by Lacey Willis hits the side of the backboard. North Georgia comes away with it with Huffman. Huffman drives and is fouled, and Lacey Willis picks up 2 fouls in the first minute and a half, and off the bench, Dartavia Thomas comes to check in. This is a problem Lacey Willis had in the games in California. She played very little in the game at Cal Poly Pomona, picking up 2 quick fouls and 4 fouls in just 10 minutes played in that game. On the out-of-bounds play, Kitchens over to Hoffman. Now out front to Singleton. They work it inside to Marble. Back out to Hoffman. Three-pointer is short, no good. Rebound by Marble. Marble, free throw line, out to Young for 3, good. So offensive rebounding working well for the Lady Saints early. They've gotten 2 baskets on second chances, and they lead at 5-0. Thomas to Lindsey Holmes. And now Duhart has it between the circles. Looking for someone to give it to. Finally gives it to Gordon. Gordon's going to drive, hang, shoot, and hit. Beneath the Gordon, the All-American from last season, gets her first points of the year, and it's 5-2. First points of the home season. Marble shot deflected, or I think it was a pass. It gets to Young, but she puts up another 3 and buries it. Kristen Young, a 46% three-point shooter, and hits her first 2 here. It's 8-2. And then a turnover on the inbounds pass gives the ball back to North Georgia. Three-pointer on the way from Kitchens is good. And just like that, North Georgia leading at 11-2 as Dartavia Thomas runs the floor and turns it over as the pass was deflected by Young. Huffman back to Kitchens. Now inside to Marble. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, Dartavia Thomas. And a timeout call by head coach Roger Hodge as we are 3 minutes in, and it's 11-2, North Georgia. Second timeout for head coach Roger Hodge. The Lady Pirates, 1 of 2 from the field, but 3 turnovers already, and they do not have, they have 1 rebound compared to 4 for North Georgia. To finish the thought from earlier on, this is the first year that North Georgia will be eligible to go to the postseason. as they have finished their transition from NAIA to D2, so they're looking not only for their first NCAA postseason appearance, but also their first action in the postseason as they will take part in the Peach Bowl Conference Tournament this coming March. Back to action, Lady Pirates with the ball. Lindsey Holmes to Duhart. Inside, ball's deflected, and another turnover as Marble picks it up. Now Kitchens over to Huffman. Huffman looks to drive, now kicks it off to Marble. Cross-court pass to Huffman. She'll drive on Duhart. Spin, shoot, miss. Ball is partially blocked by Griffin, and then there's a foul on the floor on Armstrong Atlantic. And we're going to get a couple of substitutions in for the Lady Pirates as Lindsay Lieneman and Jasmine Heron will check in for Duhart and Holmes. Holmes picked up that last foul on the Lady Pirates. Singleton over to Huffman. Pass to Kitchens. Now back inside. They go to Marble. She's double teamed. Good ball rotation to Young. Three-pointer good. Kristen Young 3 for 3 on three-pointers, and it's a 14-2 lead for North Georgia. Jasmine Heron with it for the Lady Pirates, and a hand check foul called on Lindsay Kitchens. First foul on North Georgia. Lady Pirates will inbound from underneath their own basket. Lieneman out to Griffin. Now Heron has it. Lieneman to Gordon. Ball's deflected. Landis Griffin gets it back. Lady Pirates have numbers. Gordon is going to take the three-pointer. She's fouled, and the ball goes in the bucket and then out. So Kenetha Gordon's going to shoot 3 free throws. Almost a chance of a 4-point play there, but Gordon could not get the ball to drop, so Gordon will go to the line. Kenetha on the season for the Lady Pirates, averaging 11.3 points and 10.3 rebounds. On the year, 12 of 19 at the free throw line before that first one, which was made. Second free throw good as well. And the third free throw is good. So Gordon with all 5 of the Lady Pirates points. It is 14-5. North Georgia with the lead. Marble brings it up for the Lady Saints. Over to Young and then back to Marble, who traveled. Good defense there by the Lady Pirates. And Armstrong Atlantic will take possession. First turnover of the game for North Georgia. Heron working on Huffman over to Lieneman. Bounce pass inside to Gordon. Gordon, ball fakes, now kicks it out. Good ball rotation to Thomas. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Gordon drives, hangs, shoots, misses. Rebound, comes down, and it's taken away by Kitchens, and the Lady Saints go on offense. Kitchens against Lieneman, right side. Throws it to Young. Inside ball's deflected. Lady Pirates get a steal. Jasmine Heron running the floor over to Griffin. Griffin has to back it out, though. Dartavia Thomas open for 2, no good. Rebound Marble. Huffman again brings it up against Heron. Now Marble has it, and has it deflected. Lady Pirates get another steal. Lieneman out to Gordon. Gordon running to the floor, lays it up, scores. And a timeout for Buffy Burston and North Georgia, as Kenetha Gordon has come alive. 7 points. And all 7 for Armstrong Atlantic here in the early going. Is 14-7. North Georgia with the lead. North Georgia 5 of 11 from the floor. Lady Pirates just 2 of 5. And all the damage being done by the senior All-American, Kenitha Gordon. So out of the 30-second timeout, North Georgia will inbound it and have to go the length of the floor. This is Kiara Swanier, who just checked in at the dead ball. Cross-court pass to Hoffman. She'll put up a high arcing three, no good. Rebound to Landis Griffin for the Lady Pirates. Here comes Armstrong. Heron to Lieneman for three. That's no good. Rebound, Landis Griffin, and Landis Griffin is fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot two. Good position by Griffin on that rebound. Working against Rachel Jolly, who checked in at the dead ball. Griffin's first free throw is good. Lady Pirates have scored the last 6 points. It was 14-2 at one point. Second free throw is good. It's now 14-9. And another ball deflected, and Lady Pirates get a steal with Jasmine Heron. Heron up off the glass and good. And we're going to check the score. I think it's 14-11. It should be 14-11. And now they'll have the score correct. And Singleton will check back in for North Georgia for Jolly. So 9 straight points, and the Lady Pirates are back in this one, 14-11. 13:39 left to go here in the first half. Marble with it between the circles. Guarded by Griffin, she'll drive, hang. Nice pass out to Huffman. Shot is up, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Jennifer Irvin. That was Singleton. And it will be Armstrong Atlantic basketball, and Brittany Hodges will check in for Armstrong, a 6'2" freshman center from Atlanta. Aaron calls out the play, now drives, kicks off to Hodges away from the basket. Now Gordon out to Heron, around to Lieneman, inside to Thomas. Dartavia Thomas, turnaround shot partially deflected by Huffman. Rebound North Georgia. Kristen Young brings it up over to Singleton. Now inside to Marble, back out. Three-pointer by Young, good. That was Singleton with that three-pointer. 5:07 are the Lady Saints, and they're running the floor. Lieneman for three, that's no good. Rebound knocked out to North Georgia. And Swanier running the floor, kicks it off. Now inside, ball deflected, but it gets back out to Singleton. Inside they go to Marble. Double team, nice look inside for Singleton on the cut to the basket, right down the lane. And it's 19-11 North Georgia. They answer the 9-0 run by the Lady Pirates with a 5-0 run of their own. Ball deflected on the pass looking for Gordon, but the Lady Pirates get it back. 15 seconds left. Now Heron to Gordon, top of the key, 6 seconds left. Lieneman looks for space, puts up the three-pointer, it's no good, and that's a shot clock violation as it does not touch the rim. Lindsey Holmes checks back in for Armstrong Atlantic. Now Marble, top of the key, out to Huffman. Dribbles to her right, cross-court pass to Baker. Now a three-pointer by Swanier is no good, and it's out of bounds to the Lady Pirates. .21 to go until halftime. North Georgia has led from the outset. 19-11 is our score. Thomas with it, right side, looking in for Gordon. Now Gordon kicks it off to Hodges. Back to Gordon, deflected, and a steal for Singleton. Singleton shot up, no good. Rebound. It's going to be a jump ball, and it will go to the Lady Pirates on the alternating possession. Alangis Griffin checks back in for Hodges for Armstrong Atlantic. Griffin inbounds it, and we will switch the possession arrow. Heron works against Swanier, gives it off to Gordon. Gordon at the elbow to Griffin. Shot is up and no good. Rebound Huffman for North Georgia. Inside ball is thrown out of bounds by Huffman. Singleton looked like she was making a move to the basket, but instead went the other way. Here come the Lady Pirates with Heron around the screen. Back to Thomas, top of the circle, to Griffin. Griffin travels. Griffin ran into problems in California just trying to take that extra step before putting the ball on the floor. Was called for traveling on several occasions. That's the first one here. And it gives the ball back over to North Georgia. 10-14 left to go until halftime. 19-11 our score. Pirates have not scored since the 13:43 mark, the layup by Jasmine Heron. Baker with it, right side's going to drive. Now bring it back out to Kitchens for three, too long, and it goes over the top of the backboard. And it will be ball to the Lady Pirates. Heron off the dribble over to Gordon. And ball's kicked by Singleton. 19 seconds on the shot clock for the Lady Pirates. Ashley Duhart back in, so 2 point guards on the floor for Armstrong. Duhart, and passes deflected and stolen by Marble. Marble off the glass, good. And Sarita Marble gives the Lady Saints a 10-point lead at 21-11. And incredibly enough, that was Marble's first 2 points of this game. Came into the game averaging 24.3 points per game. But it's been the three-point shooting tonight for North Georgia. 5 of 9 are the Lady Saints from beyond the arc. Duhart to Gordon, and a foul on North Georgia, as Kenitha Gordon was bumped on the entry pass. Huffman checks back in for Courtney Singleton. Thomas takes the inbounds pass out to Griffin. Now Duhart. Back out to Heron. Now Thomas drives. Back out to Heron. Thought about the three. Now takes the two. No good. Rebound deflected. And it goes inbounds to Baker. And the Lady Saints come away with it. Inside to Huffman. Huffman spins and loses the ball out of bounds. It's deflected by the Lady Pirates. So North Georgia maintains possession. 8:45 to go until halftime. Baker with the pass over to Singleton, guarded by Gordon. And now is ball deflected by Duhart. Almost got a steal there. Singleton drives, pass to Huffman, and Huffman loses it out of bounds. Turnover, North Georgia. Lady Pirates have it. Heron running the point for the Lady Pirates. Now Thomas over to Heron. Back to Gordon. 15 on the shot clock. Another deflected ball. And a pushing foul on Kristen Young of North Georgia. So Young's first foul, team's fifth for North Georgia. Lady Pirates will inbound it, and an offensive foul called on the Lady Pirates. I think they're going to get Gordon on this one. Trying to free herself from Singleton. Actually, they give it to Alandris Griffin, so Griffin picks up her first foul. And a foul as Duhart smelled the steal against Huffman. Initially looked like she had possession, but Huffman able to gather herself and draw the foul, so the fouls are now even at 5 apiece. North Georgia inbounds it just in front of us. And Huffman brings it across the timeline. To Singleton. Singleton takes the long two, no good. Rebound, Lieneman. Here come the Lady Pirates. Lieneman ahead to Gordon, running the floor, lays it up and scores. Lindsay Lieneman with the good outlet pass to Gordon. Gordon's got 9, and that's 21-13. And a traveling call on Singleton back the other way. Singleton couldn't handle the pass, the entry pass cleanly, and ended up taking an extra step. .7:27 until halftime. Lady Pirates with it. Lindsey Holmes back into the game for Armstrong. Lieneman to Gordon. Back to Griffin between the circles. Now Lindsey Holmes has a 10 on the shot clock, and then Holmes throws it right to Singleton as Gordon was trying to come out for the ball. Back the other way, North Georgia. Singleton spins, drives, shoots, misses, rebound. Saved from going out of bounds by Duhart, but it hit out of bounds, so it will stay with North Georgia. They're going to reset the shot clock here at 11. And here's where we have a new, some new training with the scoreboard, brand new scoreboards here at Armstrong Atlantic. So they're trying to set the shot clock at 11. And now we've got it reset. They inbound it to Singleton. Now Huffman has it with 7 on the shot clock. Huffman around the screen, loses the handle. Lady Pirates get it, and there's a foul on North Georgia. So the Lady Pirates will take possession. And the foul is on Huffman. AASU with possession. 21-13, North Georgia with the lead. And they have led throughout. Duhart needs a target, gives it out to Gordon. Well away from the basket. Now Griffin, top of the circle, is going to drive. Now kick off to Gordon for three. It's good. Kenetha Gordon has 12 of the Lady Pirates' 16 points. And the Pirates are within 5. Inside, Marble shot is blocked and a foul called on Gordon. That's going to be her first. Kenetha Gordon tonight, 4 for 5 from the floor, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. As Marble makes the first free throw, 12 points to lead all scorers tonight. But North Georgia still with the lead, 22-16 after the first free throw by Marble. And the second one is good. Here come the Lady Pirates. Heron directing traffic. Gives it off to Duhart. To Leineman for three. Good. So back-to-back three-pointers for the Lady Pirates. They were 0 of 3 until that stretch, and it's a 4-point game, 23-19, and a turnover on the cut by Young. Lady Pirates take possession. Turnover starting to mount up now for North Georgia, as they have 9 to counter the 9 by the Lady Pirates. And a steal by Marble, as the Lady Pirates were a little lazy on their passing in the half court. They go inside to Singleton, shot up, no good. And a foul called on Alandris Griffin, and it's going to send North Georgia to the free throw line. Megan Huffman, 77% from the free throw line. She'll shoot the 1-and-1. Shot is up and good. The first one, she'll have another. Second free throw, good as well. Jasmine Heron brings it up for the Lady Pirates. Leineman looking inside for Gordon, but she's guarded well by Singleton. Now Duhart with it. Inside to Gordon. Gordon, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, North Georgia, Singleton. Singleton wants to run coast to coast. And an offensive foul called as Ashley Duhart steps in and draws the charge. Duhart gives up about 8 inches in that collision between Singleton and the junior from Macon. And the Lady Pirates will get the turnover. Laura Ratosami, the freshman from Finland, will come in and run the point. 5 minutes to go until halftime. Ratosami bounce pass to Gordon. It's deflected by Singleton as she was trapped away from the basket. Armstrong will inbound it. 19 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Leineman out to Ratosami. 16 seconds. Dribbles to her left. Now drives. Nice pass for Griffin, but they will wave off the basket as Ratosami is called on the charge. Kristen Young steps in and draws it. So a turnover for Armstrong, and North Georgia takes possession. 25-19. Lady Pirates doing a good job defensively after the initial flurry of three-pointers. They've played pretty good half-court defense, but just the offense, the turnovers haven't helped out the Lady Pirates. Another three-pointer by Baker, no good. Rebound, Kenitha Gordon. That is Kenitha Gordon's first rebound of the game. Rathelsami to Gordon. Gordon drives and loses it, taken away from her by Young. Swanier comes up with it and has the ball. And it's stolen. Alandris Griffin running the floor. Goes in, lays it up, scores. (25-21), Lady Pirates within 4. Young inside to Huffman. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Gordon. Here come the Lady Pirates. Rathelsami with it to Gordon. Back to Rathelsami. Now, Jasmine inside to Landris Griffin. Shot is up, no good. And the rebound comes down to Huffman. Now Baker, shot is up, blocked by Lieneman. Here come the Lady Pirates. Griffin to Rathelsami. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Now Heron drives, shoots up, no good. Rebound, Saritha Marble. 2:51 to go until halftime. Baker, guarded by Lieneman now. Out to Huffman, 10 on the shot clock. Huffman, back to Baker. Inside they go, and a traveling call on Saritha Marble. Wholesale subs for both teams now. Kitchens and Meredith Montgomery in for North Georgia. Lindsey Holmes, Dartavia Thomas, and Brittany Hodges in for the Lady Pirates. Heron to Hodges, looking inside for Thomas, now outside to Lindsey Holmes. 4-3, good. Lindsey Holmes, the Lady Pirates leading three-point shooter this season. That's the first time she's gotten free for a good look, and it's a one-point game, 25-24. Baker, guarded by Holmes. Now Kitchens over to Huffman to work the perimeter here. Now Huffman backs in, turns, shoots, misses, rebound Hodges. Here come the Lady Pirates looking to take the lead for the first time tonight. Heron out to Thomas. Now Holmes guarded closely by Baker. To Griffin, inside for Heron. Heron almost has it picked. And a double dribble called on Heron. Credit Marble for the pressure creating that turnover. .120 to go until halftime. Pass deflected. It's loose on the floor. Duhart comes up with it. But they're going to call a jump ball. And possession stays with North Georgia. This will most likely give the Lady Pirates possession to begin the second half. North Georgia inbounds it and underneath its own basket. They get inside to Huffman. Shot is up off the glass and good. Tough move by Megan Huffman. As we have 1 minute to go until halftime. Here come the Lady Pirates. Rathelsami to Thomas, open for two, no good. Rebound Marble. Lady Saints have numbers. Kitchens to Baker. Inside to Huffman. Huffman spins, now kicks it off. Three-pointer is no good by Montgomery. And a foul on Alandris Griffin as Saritha Marble got the offensive rebound. First free throw is good for Marble as Lindsey Holmes checks back in. And so does Kenetha Gordon. As well as second free throw is no good, but offensive rebound for Montgomery. She misses the layup. Huffman gets it and lays it up and in. So offensive rebounds killing the Lady Pirates here in the first half. That's 7 for North Georgia, only 1 for Armstrong Atlantic. Holmes with it for Armstrong. It's a 6-point North Georgia lead. Heron with 15 on the shot clock. There's a 3-second differential on the shot clock and the game clock. Heron is fouled by Kitchens and will go to the line to shoot 1-1 with 10.6 seconds left. First free throw by Heron is good. Rathelsami checks back in. (30-25), North Georgia with the lead. Second free throw from Heron is good as well. 10.6 seconds left. North Georgia inbounds it. Kitchens will bring it up against Heron. Kicks it off to Baker. Baker drives. Puts up the turnaround shot, no good, and that will be the end of the first half. So North Georgia comes out, opens up on a 14-2 run, and they carry that lead into halftime, though the Lady Pirates cut it to 1 on a couple of occasions. And we will step away for the halftime, come back in the second half with North Georgia leading Armstrong Atlantic 30-26. Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena for Armstrong Atlantic State. Trails North Georgia by 4, 30-26. North Georgia came out on a 14-2 run to open the game and held the lead throughout the first half. And did it with three-point shooting and offensive rebounding. The Lady Saints 5 of 11 from beyond the arc. That is 45.5% and 8 offensive rebounds compared to just 1 offensive rebound for the Lady Pirates. Armstrong Atlantic 8 of 21 from the floor in the first half for 38.1%. Kenetha Gordon leading all scorers with 12 points on 4 of 6 shooting from the floor, including 1 of 1 on three-pointers and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. The leading scorer for North Georgia, Kristen Young, 3 of 3 from the floor, 3 of 3 on three-pointers for 9 points. The Lady Pirates had 14 turnovers there in the first half. North Georgia with 12, the Lady Pirates with 5 steals, and the Lady Saints with 7. And as we begin the second half, it will be Armstrong Atlantic basketball as the teams switch ends, and the Lady Pirates will be shooting towards their own basket. Again, a reminder, it is a doubleheader. Wednesday, following the conclusion of this game in about 25 minutes afterwards, the Pirates will take on the Saints in men's basketball action. And for North Georgia, it will be the starting 5 on the floor as Kristen Young, Saritha Marble, Megan Huffman, Courtney Singleton, and Lindsay Kitchens take the floor. And for Armstrong Atlantic, starting 5 for Lady Pirates is Ashley Duhart, Lindsay Holmes, Alandris Griffin, Lacey Willis, and Kenetha Gordon take the floor. Willis played just 1 minute of action and picked up 2 fouls in the first half for the Lady Pirates. Willis drives, hangs, shoots, misses, rebound, Singleton for North Georgia. So here come the Lady Saints. Ball's deflected, but it stays with North Georgia. They were looking for Marble inside, and now Alandris Griffin with the steal. Coast to coast, goes up, lays it in, and scores. That is the second fast break basket for Alandris Griffin, who now has 6 in the contest. And it's 30-28. Kitchens to Young, now inside for Marble. Triple teamed. And a jump ball is going to be called. It will keep possession with North Georgia with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Huffman with it on the out-of-bounds play. Now Singleton, now a steal by Ashley Duhart. Duhart, pass to Gordon, lays it up, scores, and we are tied at 30. So 2 steals by the Lady Pirates, and head coach Buffy Burson wants a full timeout on the floor. So we'll take it with him. You're listening to Lady Pirate Basketball. So 2 consecutive steals and turnovers result in fast break baskets, and the Lady Pirates have tied it with 18:53 left to go in the contest. First time we've been tied since it was 0-0. And now back the other way. A basket is good. And count the basket and score a foul on the Lady Pirates as North Georgia retakes the lead. Singleton converts on a nice cut to the basket. And she will go to the line to try and complete the three-point play, which she does. And Jasmine Heron will check in for Ashley Duhart, as it was a foul whistled on Duhart that led to that three-point play. Now a three-pointer for Lindsay Holmes is no good. Rebound Lacey Willis for the Lady Pirates. Look inside, and it's deflected off of North Georgia. Will stay with the Lady Pirates. Willis tried a no-look pass inside to Alangers Griffin, but really nobody was looking for it. Inside, Kenitha Gordon gets the entry pass. Shot is off the bottom of the backboard, no good. Rebound, North Georgia. So here come the Lady Saints. Singleton over to Marble. Marble shot up and good. Too easy for Saritha Marble. She went right around Lindsay Holmes. And the lead is back up to 5, 35-30. Willis inside, throws it right to Singleton. Easy steal. Singleton running the floor. Now we'll kick it out to Kitchens. Kitchens will set up the offense. Inside, Huffman is up, good, and draw the foul. And a timeout call by head coach Roger Hodge, as he has seen a tie game turn into a 7-point advantage for North Georgia in a little less than a minute. 17:48 to go until the end of this one. The Lady Pirates scored the first 4 points of the second half to tie it at 30 all, but since then, 7 straight points for North Georgia, and Huffman will go to the line to try and make it 8. Megan Huffman has struggled from the floor, 3 of 11, including 0 for 2 on three-pointers, but she'll go to the line where she is 2 of 2 to try and make it an 8-point lead, and is no good. Rebound tipped by Gordon, but right back to Huffman, and she lays it up and in. So it's a 4-point play for Huffman, and it's a 9-point advantage for North Georgia, and a traveling call on Lacey Willis. And Brittany Hodges is going to check in for the Lady Pirates for Alangers Griffin. North Georgia comes away with it. Heron providing a little pressure there, deflecting a ball. Guards Kitchens. Now Marble has it. Good ball rotation to Young for 3. That's no good. Rebound Hodges. And it's knocked out of bounds by Marble. Lady Pirates will inbound it in the corner. Heron brings it up for the Lady Pirates. Double ball screen here. Gordon to Lindsay Holmes, left open for 3, and no good. And a foul called, as Young was called for a foul fighting through the screen. So it'll be a ball out of bounds to the Lady Pirates. Holmes inbounds to Willis. Inside to Hodges. Back out to Willis. Baseline. Clears out, now dribbles to her right. Reverses direction to her left. Out to Heron. 15 on the shot clock. Heron drives, spins, and lays it up and in. Good job by Jasmine Heron. And the Lady Pirates stem the 9-0 run. Now back the other way. Pass deflected, but stays with North Georgia. Huffman with 15 on the shot clock. Gives it off to Singleton. Singleton hangs, shoots, misses, rebound. Marble back up and in, and Marble now has 9 to go with 7 rebounds. And the lead is back up to 9. Holmes for 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Marble. So Holmes hit her first three-pointer, but has misfired on her 2 since then. Huffman shot up no good. Rebound, Lacey Willis. And then Willis throws it right to North Georgia on the outlet pass. Singleton. And Singleton travels, trying to go around Hodges. Dartavia Thomas and Landris Griffin check in for Lacey Willis and Brittany Hodges. Jasmine Heron brings it up. 41-32 North Georgia with the lead. About 15 minutes to go here. Thomas on Huffman. Shot is up, no good. Rebound deflected, and Singleton comes down with it. Singleton out to Young. Now pass deflected, and a steal for Jasmine Heron. Heron to Landris Griffin running the floor. Her layup is no good, but Kenitha Gordon gets the rebound. That's no good. And Landris Griffin is fouled after she gets the rebound from the Kenitha Gordon miss. Young whistled for her foul. That's her third, so Baker will come in for North Georgia, replacing Young. Lady Pirates will inbound as Lindsay Lieneman checks in. Gordon spins, passes to Lieneman. She comes through the paint. Now out to Thomas, to Griffin, baseline. Back out to Gordon. Gordon drives, hangs, and will be fouled and go to the line for 2 as Singleton called for the contact. Gordon, 12 points in the first half, 14 now in the game. Will shoot 2 free throws. First one is good. On the year, averaging 11.3 points per game, so she's well ahead of that average tonight, as the second one is good. And it's 41-34. Heron to Marble. Nice passing inside, but the layup is no good for Singleton, and the Landris Griffin gets the rebound for the Lady Pirates. Dartavia Thomas goes in for the layup and hits it hard off the glass. 41-36 as Heron continues to hassle Kitchens, the point guard for North Georgia, with some pressure here. Huffman for 3, no good. Rebound bounces off of 2 Armstrong players and goes back out to North Georgia. Baker will drive. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Kenitha Gordon. Gordon's starting to get the rebounds now, as she has 5. It'll be Lieneman for 3, that's no good. Rebound, Sarita Marble. Marble, 1-on-3, is going to drive and is fouled by Gordon. Gordon picks up her second foul of the game, and Sarita Marble will go to the line and try and join teammates Huffman and Singleton in double figures for North Georgia. Huffman has 10, Singleton has 10. Marble has 9 to go at 9 rebounds. Make it 10. Rachel Jolly checks in for North Georgia. Lacey Willis checks back in for the Lady Pirates. Second free throw for Marble is no good, and the rebound is knocked out of bounds by Jolly. It will go to the Lady Pirates. .24 left to go. It's a 6-point North Georgia advantage. They have never trailed in this game. It's been tied once since the beginning of the game. Willis lays it up, scores, and draws the foul. So Lacey Willis finally gets loose. Drives against Jolly, gets the contact, and she'll have a chance to complete the three-point play. And immediately, Kristen Young back up off the bench for head coach Buffy Burson and the Lady Saints to check back into the game. Willis's first points of the night. Free throw is up and good. And the Lady Pirates are within 3, 42-39. Kiara Swanier running the point now for North Georgia. Gets it to Huffman. Now back to Swanier. She'll drive. Kick off to Huffman. Shot is up. No good. Too hard off the glass. Lacey Willis gets the rebound. Here come the Lady Pirates. Willis. And throws it off of Swanier. And Young comes away with a steal. Back the other way. Three-pointer for Swanier is good. Every time it looks like the Lady Pirates are going to tie it or possibly take the lead, the Lady Saints come back with the play, and an offensive foul called on Jasmine Herron as Huffman steps in and draws the foul. Some other scores to pass along around the Peach Belt Conference. Augusta State is blowing out the ranked Lady Pacers of USC Aiken 57-34. That's 7:49 left in the second half. And then Lander up on UNC Pembroke in the second half as well. Had that on live stats, but it is gone blank. We'll try and pass along that score as soon as we can. Here it's 45-39, North Georgia with the lead and the basketball. Baker out top, guarded by Duhart. Now Swanier with it. 4 on the shot clock. Three-pointer is up and no good for Baker. Offensive rebound for Marble. She scores the bucket and draws the foul. The Lady Pirates had it to within 3, but a three-pointer by Swanier and now a three-point play possibly by Marble could put this lead back to 9. Shot is up and good. And Marble has 13 points to go with 11 rebounds. 48-39 is our score. Griffin out to Duhart. Now Jasmine Aaron, top of the key. Looking inside. Now back out to Thomas. It's Landris Griffin who drives the lane and scores. Griffin now with 8 points tonight. 48-41, 11-12 to go. Baker out to Marble. Marble spins, kicks it off to Swanier for 3. That's no good. Rebound, Jasmine Herron. Herron to Lacey Willis. Shot is up, off the glass and good. .48-43. Lady Pirates get back within 5. Marble, guarded by Griffin, kicks it off to Swanier. She'll drive, put up the shot, good. Kiara Swanier, the freshman from Lawrenceville, and then running the floor, Lacey Willis is fouled by Huffman, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Willis's first free throw is no good off the back iron. Second free throw from Willis is good. And it's 50-44. And then running the floor, laying it up and in, Kristen Young catches the Lady Pirates napping on defense. Gets the easy two. Lacey Willis drives, misses the layup, ball's deflecting, and it is out of bounds off of Armstrong Atlantic. (52-44), North Georgia with an 8-point lead. And 10 minutes left now. The Lady Saints not in a hurry. And an offensive foul called on Kristen Young. Trying to create some space and get free for a pass. So the Lady Pirates have it. Jasmine Herron out to Dartavia Thomas, inside for Griffin. Landers Griffin shot up and no good, but she's going to go to the line and shoot two. Foul starting amount up now for North Georgia as the Lady Pirates are in the bonus. This will be a two-shot foul, however, for Griffin. Her first free throw is up and in. 9 points, 5 rebounds for the junior from Savannah. With another free throw, she'll join Kenitha Gordon in double figures. Second free throw is no good. Rebound, Baker for North Georgia. Huffman now with it. Over to Baker. And a double dribble called, forced by Duhart as Baker changed her dribble hand. Commits the turnover. Lindsay Lehneman on the floor for the Lady Pirates. 9:30 to go. And a 7-point lead. For the Lady Saints. Willis out to Griffin. Griffin fakes the drive, kicks it off to Willis. Now Willis back inside to Griffin. Out to Herron with 8 on the shot clock. Herron, shot is up, no good. Rebound, Griffin takes it away from Herron, and then her shot is an air ball. North Georgia comes away with it. And good passing results in a foul as Griffin has no choice but to foul Saritha Marble. Wide open underneath the basket. And sends Marble to the line for 2. Marble's first free throw is good. Ashley Duhart checks back in. Lindsey Holmes back in as well for the Lady Pirates. Second free throw, good as well. And the lead back up to 9 for North Georgia. Duhart inside to Griffin. Griffin bounce pass to Willis, but she has to come out. And then Lehneman falling out of bounds has to pass it, but passes it right to Swanier, but luckily for the Pirates, the bounce pass the other way goes through the hands of Marble and out of bounds to the Lady Pirates. (54-45). 8:30 left to go. Griffin, guarded by Marble, drives, hangs, shoots, misses, gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in. So Alandris Griffin now with 11 points and 7 rebounds. Second Armstrong player in double figures. Lady Saints not in a hurry here. Tossing it around the perimeter. Huffman spins, now kicks it off to Swanier for 3. Good. 7 3-pointers for the Lady Saints, but back the other way, Alandris Griffin lays it up and in and draws the foul. And she'll go to the line and try and complete the 3-point play. As Kenitha Gordon comes back in for Armstrong, as well as Jasmine Herron. Griffin had 4 points, 3 rebounds at halftime, but has come alive here in the second half. As her free throw is no good, but Lacey Willis gets the offensive rebound. Gordon thinks about the 3 and then will get a kicked ball by Huffman. It will keep the ball with the Lady Pirates as Gordon tried to bounce that pass into Alandris Griffin. 7:34 to go. Duhart into Gordon. Gordon, turnaround jumper is no good. Rebound, Marble for North Georgia. Lady Saints with it, Baker, and a timeout call by North Georgia. Full timeout on the floor. North Georgia leads it by 8, 57-49. Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. Home opener for Armstrong Athletics, men and women. Lady Pirates have to do some work, though, in the final 7-18. They trail it by 8, 57-49. Marble with it, out to Huffman, 10 on the shot clock. Now inside to Marble. Marble kicks it off. Ball's deflected. Lady Pirates get a steal. Alandris Griffin. Griffin to Lacey Willis, lays it up and scores. And the Lady Pirates have gotten some good transition baskets in this ball game as they try and climb back into it. 9 steals for the Lady Pirates off of 20 turnovers by North Georgia. Kitchens. Ball's deflected, another steal. Ashley Duhart. 3-on-2, Duhart. And the ball is kicked by Marble. So the Lady Pirates will have it out of bounds. (57-51). Duhart to inbound it. Inbounds it to Gordon. Gordon has to come out from the paint to get it, though. Now she'll kick it off to Duhart, top of the key, over to Lacey Willis. Willis is called for a travel. I don't know where that call came from, but it will give the ball back to North Georgia. 6:21 left to go. 68-54, that Lander score over UNC Pembroke, and Augusta State leads USC Aiken 61-50. score the basket for Kiara Swanier as she uses Jasmine Heron on the ball screen, drives right around, lays it up and in, draws the foul, and she will shoot a free throw to try and make it a 9-point advantage again. 59-51 with the free throw coming. Swanier came into this game averaging exactly 1 point a game. She has 8, misses the free throw. Gordon gets the rebound. Here come the Lady Pirates. Heron to Lehneman, 6 minutes left. To Griffin. Griffin is fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. And they're going to say she was shooting, so she will get 2 shots on this as Griffin puts the first free throw up and no good as it hits off the front iron. Second free throw from Griffin is good. 59-52 as Singleton checks back in. .557. Huffman to inbound it to Young. And now Swanier has it for the Lady Saints. She's played a very good game, the freshman from Lawrenceville. Over to Marble. Marble is fouled, and she will go to the line and shoot 2. Saritha Marble with 15 points and 12 rebounds make it she was 7 of 9 from the free throw line, misses the first, so she's 7 of 10. She had a quiet first half, but has started to put the numbers up here in the second half. Remember, she came into the game averaging 24.3 points per game. Second free throw is good. It's an 8-point North Georgia lead. Gordon goes around Marble, and Marble commits the foul, so Gordon is going to shoot 2 free throws. That's Marble's 4th foul. Gordon with 16 points tonight leads all scores. First free throw is no good. And missed free throws starting to come back and cost the Lady Pirates. 13 of 17 as a team before that one, but they've missed 2 of their last 3 with Griffin's miss on her first of 2. Gordon's second free throw is good, and it's 60-54. Or excuse me, it's 60-53. Huffman travels, no call. Shot is wildly off balance. Lady Pirates get the rebound. Jasmine Heron looking to post up Gordon. Gordon spins and then passes off to Griffin, and it's stolen by Huffman. Huffman able to keep it for the Lady Saints. It's a turnover. As we are 5 minutes left to go, it's a 7-point lead for North Georgia, 60-53. Swanier to Singleton. Singleton's been quiet here in the second half. Over to Huffman. Now Huffman drives. Gets caught at the baseline. Pulls it out to Marble. Marble, shot is blocked. Gets her own rebound. Puts it off the glass. No good. Rebound, Landris Griffin. Griffin gives it off to Heron. Heron to Lacey Willis, left side. They have switched defenders. Willis guarded by Marble. Free throw line jumper, no good. And the rebound is tipped out of bounds by North Georgia. It stays with the Lady Pirates. Lehneman to inbound it to Gordon. It's deflected, and a steal for North Georgia as that pass was in traffic just a little too much. North Georgia with it. Swanier guarded by Heron. Almost throws it away, but Singleton runs it down in front of their own bench. Now Baker for a long three, no good. Rebound to Griffin. Ahead for Heron. Heron around traffic to Gordon. Gordon out to Lacey Willis for a two, good. $60 to 55, 3:33 left to go. Swanier lobs it to Singleton. Singleton lays it up, scores. And a timeout called by North Georgia. Full timeout on the floor. We'll take this quick break. You're listening to Armstrong Atlantic State Lady Pirate basketball action. Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. Armstrong Atlantic trails by 7, 62-55, 3:20 left to go. Jasmine Heron brings it up for the Lady Pirates, guarded by Swanier. Over to Griffin, who has a double-double tonight, to Lacey Willis. Willis at the elbow, shot up, no good. Rebound deflected, and eventually Kristen Young comes up with it. North Georgia only out rebounding the Lady Pirates by 2 as there's a ball taken away. Heron is fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. North Georgia 35-33 on the rebounding edge, as Courtney Singleton has fouled out of this contest with 12.7 rebounds and 5 assists. But even though North Georgia only out-rebounding Lady Pirates by 2, it's been the offensive rebounds that have helped the Lady Saints tonight. 13-8 the advantage for North Georgia. Heron to the line to shoot 2. She has 6 points on the evening. 2 of 5 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. First shot is up and good. 2:44 left to go. Second free throw, good as well. Lady Pirates still showing pressure. Huffman kicks it off to Baker. Now Huffman gets it back. Runs some time off the clock. Kicks it off to Baker. Now Young with it. 12 in the shot clock. Inside. Good passing. Layup is no good by Marble, though. And Landris Griffin gets the rebound. Ashley Duhart brings it up for the Lady Pirates. And a foul called. And I believe Marble has just fouled out of this game as well. So on 2 consecutive possessions. Oh, sorry, that is Swanier. My bad. Swanier with her first foul. And Kenitha Gordon will shoot 2. First one is up and good. Swanier was trying to get out on Jasmine Herron and ran through the screen of Kenitha Gordon. So Gordon with the free throw now has 17. The second one's no good. Rebound Huffman for North Georgia. It's a 4-point game here with 2:07 remaining. Swanier with it, guarded by Jasmine Herron. Out to Young. Now they work a half-court trap. Over to Marble, wide open, goes up the layup, misses the layup, and it's a rebound for Lacey Willis. Over to Kenitha Gordon. Gordon lays it up and scores. It's a 2-point game, and a timeout called by head coach Roger Hodge with 1:42 left to go. 62-60. Kenitha Gordon with 18 points on the night. Only 5 rebounds, but the Lady Pirates have needed every one of the points to get back into this one. Lacey Willis with 10 on the night, and Landris Griffin with a fantastic game in her Armstrong Atlantic home debut. The Savannah native, 14 points, 12 rebounds. She played high school ball just up the road at Windsor Forest for a year. North Georgia with 5 players in double figures. Only 6 players have scored for North Georgia tonight. Marble with 16, Swanier and Huffman with 10, Young with 11, and Singleton, who has fouled out, has 12. Full court pressure for the Lady Pirates. North Georgia to inbound it. Kitchens guarded by Herron, 1:38 to go. Herron, and a traveling call on Kitchens as Herron forced the stutter step, so the Lady Pirates will have the ball with a chance to tie with 1:32 left. Jasmine Herron to Lacey Willis. Willis, top of the key. Drives. Gives it off to Gordon. Gordon drives. Takes it, lays it up, scores. We're tied. And another timeout by the Lady Pirates. 62-62, 1:13 left to go. And Kenitha Gordon with 20 points scores the tying bucket. Well, the Pirates have never led in this contest. It was 0-0 to begin the game. North Georgia started 14-2 on an opening game run. The Lady Pirates tied it just after halftime, scoring the first 4 points of the second half. It was tied at 30. But then North Georgia reeled off 9 straight. And the Lady Pirates have worked it all the way back. As we are tied 62-62 with 1:13 left to go. Lander has defeated UNC Pembroke in women's action 72-58. LaShonda Childs, 21 points. Tiara Good with 18 points for the Lady Bearcats. Augusta State leads USC Aiken 70-57. Under a minute to play. Again, full court pressure for the Lady Pirates. Swanier will bring it up against Heron. Kicks it off to Huffman. Now Marble, guarded by Landris Griffin. Gets the ball screen. Kicks it off and throws it out of bounds. And it's going to be, it's tipped by a Lady Pirate. It will stay with North Georgia. 17 seconds on the shot clock. 1 minute exactly on the game clock. Swanier to inbound it. Throws it over the head of Baker, but Baker runs back and gets it. 13 on the shot clock. She's trapped. Throws it back, and that's a backcourt violation. The Lady Pirates will have it with 52.9 seconds left with a chance to take the lead. And another timeout for head coach Roger Hodge as he tries to drop the offense here for the Lady Pirates. So a missed layup and 2 turnovers directly resulting in the points to tie, and now the Lady Pirates have a chance to take the lead with under a minute to play. Lindsey Holmes checks in for Armstrong. Holmes has been silent, had hit a first half three-pointer, but that's the only points for the junior from Bonaire. Lacey Willis, who was scoreless in the first half, has 10 second half points, including 5 rebounds. As the officials check with the book, 2 timeouts remaining for North Georgia, 1 for Armstrong Atlantic. Lady Pirates will inbound it right at half court. Lindsey Holmes inbounds it to Lacey Willis. And the Lady Pirates settle in the half court here. Willis guarded by Baker. Now Heron has it. Heron out to Landris Griffin, top of the key. Griffin's going to drive, loses the handle, gets it back, puts it up, no good. Rebound to Young. North Georgia has it. There is a 4-second differential on the shot clock and the game clock. And a timeout for North Georgia. Landris Griffin drove the lane, lost the handle. She got it back underneath the basket, but she was caught too far underneath the basket to get a clean look. Tried the layup, but went over the rim onto the other side where Young picked it up for the rebound. So 25.9 seconds left, and North Georgia will have possession. Well, fans, stick around for the second game of our doubleheader, as we'll have the Armstrong Atlantic men taking on North Georgia's men. And a game that will take place about 25 minutes after the conclusion of this one. There's 25.9 seconds left. The Lady Pirates need a defensive stop here to either send this game to overtime or possibly even get the possession and try a last-second shot. North Georgia will inbound it from in front of their own bench. Young has it. Now Huffman with it, way out from the basket. 14 seconds left. Huffman dribbles to her right. Now to her left. 12 seconds left. 7 on the shot clock. Huffman against Gordon. She's going to drive, and they're going to not get a shot off. 4.4 seconds left, and North Georgia doesn't even get a shot off. So the Lady Pirates are going to have a chance to win it, but they're going to have to bring it up the court in a hurry. 4.4 seconds remaining. Lady Pirates will sub in Lindsay Lehneman, and head coach Roger Hodge is going to spend his final timeout to talk this one over. They put 5/10 of a second back up on the clock. It's 4.9 seconds. So the Pirates will have just under 5 seconds with which to bring this ball the full length of the court and try a game-winning shot. But it looked like Huffman was going to take the ball in for a layup. Alandris Griffin came over, helped side, stopped her dribble. By the time she passed it back out to Swanier caught it with under about 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Really no chance for her to put up any sort of shot. And the Lady Pirates catch a break. And now we'll see if they can come up with some late heroics here. 4.9 seconds left. The Lady Pirates should see full court pressure, which they do. Griffin into Jasmine Heron. 3 seconds left. 2. Heron, top of the key. And she's fouled, and she's going to go to the line to try and win this game with no time left. Heron drove to the right and was bumped by a North Georgia player, and with no time remaining, Jasmine Heron will go to the line to try and make just one of 2 and give the Lady Pirates the win. Now they're going to put 2/10 of a second back on the clock. So they will let the players for North Georgia go into rebound, but it's 2 shots as the Lady Pirates are in the double bonus. Jasmine Heron, 4 for 4 tonight from the free throw line. First one is up and good. So the Lady Pirates did not lead for 39 minutes and 59.8 seconds of this game. And they take their first lead with 0.2 seconds left. And that is it. Second free throw is no good. And the Lady Pirates steal one, 63-62, to open up Peach Belt Conference play with the victory. Well, fans, please sure to stick around for the second game of our Peach Belt Conference doubleheader as the Saints and the Pirates will battle in about 25 minutes. Again, the Lady Pirates victorious 63-62 on Jasmine Heron's free throw with 0.2 seconds remaining.